my friends, Retro here as always, and today I'm here to answer to a challenge sent to me by YouTube fellow friend, excellent channel, Retrogameforce. If you don't know the channel, check it out on the description down below, I'll leave the link. It's an excellent channel, it's from a friend of mine, Pedro Conceição, and the challenge is very simple in the idea but hard to do because it is what? As you saw in the text of the video or the description of the video, it is trying to substitute 5 games on the Mega Drive Mini. It's not easy because the Mega Drive Mini actually has pretty good games. So, nothing else to say. I hope you guys like my opinion, and remember, this is based 100% on my personal opinion, so please don't hate on that. It's just my opinions about the matter. So, my friends, nothing else to say. Let's get it started. There is no specific order where I'm going to substitute games for another games in the genre. They're just games that supposedly should be on the Mega Drive Mini in my opinion, and they're not. The first game I want to take out is Tetris. Yes, there was only 10 copies of Tetris on the Mega Drive ever made, or the Genesis if you're in a rare place in the world, but I'm in Europe, so it's the Mega Drive. But the truth is, it's just Tetris. There's Tetris on every console in the goddamn universe or planet, so it really doesn't make any sense for me to be another Tetris game. It's not very that special to include in the console. Of course, it's good fun. It's always Tetris, but hey, I really don't think that game should be on the Mega Drive Mini. So in my opinion, the game that I want to substitute it for is an easy classic on the Mega Drive. Everybody knows about it. Everybody's played it, at least in Europe, and it's a cool game, and it is. This game actually came out on Pedro Conceição's list too, so it's no big news for some of you guys that already saw his video. It is FIFA 95. FIFA 95 is excellent fun, it's a great game, and this, yes, is a classic on a classic console. And if you're going to base a console on nostalgia, this makes more sense than Tetris that only came out 10 copies of the game and nobody played. So, this is my number 5. That's not really that bad. I kind of enjoy it and I can play it, but I don't think it has a spot on the Mega Drive Mini that it should have because it's really not that great of a game. It's a demake. It was a great game on the Sega Saturn, and suddenly they decided to put it on the Mega Drive Mini. I don't know, to occupy space or something, but I really don't think it's an excellent game, and it is Virtual Fighter 2. It's cool, but it really doesn't probably deserve a space on the Mega Drive Mini. A game that I like to put on the Mega Drive Mini that's not there, and it's different from the Super Nintendo version. For that point only, it would be an amazing game to have there, and yes, it is a classic and a great beat 'em up, and it is Turtles, the Hyperstone Heist by Konami. Konami always made different games from Mega Drive to Super Nintendo, so it's an excellent add to put on the Mega Drive Mini, of course, on my opinion. So my friends, this is my number 4. I do understand that Dr. Robotnik and Sonic and all that are icons of the Mega Drive, but I do not understand why the choice of Dr. Robotnik Mean Machine. I love the game, I have lots of fun with it, but it's not a classic. Sorry, it's not. And actually, it's a rip-off of another game, so it's no big deal. They have the same thing on the Super Nintendo. Kirby's Ghost Trap is just like Dr. Robotnik's Mean Machine, but of course with Kirby as the main character, and it's just a puzzle game. A game that I don't have in single card, I only have on the 6-pack, but I love it, and it is a classic on the Mega Drive, and it is Alien Storm. That game would be correctly positioned in any position of the Mega Drive Mini. So, this is my number 3. Now, this could be a shock to a lot of people because a lot of people have nostalgia with this game, but I don't. And yes, it is a great classic on the Mega Drive, but I just don't like it. It's one of those things. I've played the hell out of the game, but I really don't get it. And it's Toe Jam and Earl. Yes, it's an excellent game. Yes, it's a good game. Yes, it's a classic on the Mega Drive. And yes, it has all the right to be on the Mega Drive Mini. But because I don't like it, and this is my personal opinions, I would take it out and put in another space shooter because space shooters on the Mega Drive just rock. And this is a game that I really love, and it is Biohazard Battle. Biohazard Battle is an excellent shooter. It's a classic on the Mega Drive, and it has all the right and reason to be on the Mega Drive Mini. So my friends, this is my number 2. Now another game that's on the Mega Drive Mini, and I kind of see it's a gem, it's a rare game, But is it a classic on the console? Is it something that only came out for the Mega Drive? Of course not. It is Mega Man Wheel Wars. Mega Man Wheel Wars is based on the three first games on the NES. So does it bring anything new to the table? Of course not. Is it an amazing game? Probably is. I want it in my collection, I can tell you that, but of course when it shows up at a nice price, because the price is amazingly high. But if we're going to talk about gems to put on the console, why not put something exclusive that was amazing? In my opinion, this is my number one of changes, the last one I would do, and it is Alien Soldier. Take out Mega Man Wheel Wars and put in Alien Soldier. Alien Soldier is amazing. So my friends, these were the 5 games that would change on the Mega Drive Mini. Do I think it's mandatory that these games show up on the Mega Drive Mini? Of course not. These are just my personal opinions where I respond to a challenge sent by a friend of mine. In the end of my video, I'm going to select somebody else to continue that challenge. So stay until the end and check out who's the next person that's going to accept my challenge and continue this idea of games to change on the Mega Drive Mini. And the only game that I would really sincerely change on the Mega Drive Mini would probably be Tetris, because there were only 10 copies ever made. And is it a game that you can consider nostalgic on the Mega Drive? Of course not. It's just Tetris. There's Tetris everywhere. There's probably Tetris on your microwave. If you program it on something, there's probably a Tetris game. There's Tetris everywhere. Is it a game that is mandatorily iconic and should have a place on the Mega Drive Mini? Hell no. But it's the only game that I sincerely would 100%, in my opinion, change. But hey, it's still a cool opportunity to play a game that never came out in large scale. So my friends, hope you like my choices. Remember, these are choices based on my opinion of a game collector and player of Mega Drive in Portugal, Europe. Of course, in other parts of the world, your opinion is probably different from mine. So my friends, nothing else to say. Hope you guys understand and respect my opinion and my choices. And be well.